Crazy Mike World right back. Shout out to Flop Sweat. Flop Sweat said I annoyed him because I talk slow. But it's not that I talk slow, it's that I thought slow. But now I'm gonna think fast. So move your ass. Hey, no, that was funny though. I just saw this video and buddy just, you'll see.
Hey, you can live your life too. I ain't even paid my rent yet. I don't know if I got a crib. Look, I don't even know if I got a crib when I get back. Okay? I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, I'm living my motherfucking life. You could be living your life too. Your cheap ass want to worry about working, paying rent. Fuck paying rent. Fuck working. You come here, you don't gotta go back. You don't gotta go back if you don't want to. No bullshit, swear to God. Look, I'm a motivator, you know what I'm saying? I'm letting y'all know life is about living. Fuck that money, spend that shit. It's gonna come back. If you want it, it's gonna come back. If you don't want it, it ain't gonna come back. If you need it, it probably not gonna come back. But if you want it, it's your time. Keep drinking, keep drinking.
Now, right or wrong, buddy is funny. You gotta give him that. He said, F the rent, just don't pay it. He doesn't know if he's homeless. This is like a funny video, but I feel like it's like he's gonna watch it back later and he's just gonna be like, dang, what was I doing out there?
I just want to come on here. That's fine. And if you want to think that, that's totally fine.
That's by them.
I'm the paper God. Trust me, I'll write it for you. So when you go to the Tanakh, right? These guys come down from a mountain and say, God said this.
That's what they do.
Now that's good. God might have even gave them that. Even if it's 613 commandments and these shits was on stone, and I know they wasn't holding all 613 niggas had to go back and forth to that mountain. But we gonna ignore that. We gonna ignore that. And this is what we gonna say. What if God did give us the Tanakh? Then what did man do? Then man came up with a Talmud, a Mishnah, and a Zohar. This was man's interpretation so you can understand God's word a little more. Now we're going to go into the Bible, right? And what did they do when we got the Bible? They said this is the word of God. And then we have epistles in the Bible, which means what? Letters. Letters of men. Men started writing letters and giving their breakdown about what was going on in the Bible. Now we're going to go into Islam. And they say God sent us the Quran. But then they give us the Sunnah and they give us the Hadith. Now we're going to reverse again. Now we have the Torah all over again. Now I just showed you how man keep creating books to so-called get you closer to God, but that's where the confusion comes in, because now we got to accept a group of people's interpretation who sat there and agreed that this is going to be how everybody perceives this. Now the next thing is this. Now we already went through the Torah, has the Talmud, the Mishnah, Zohar. We went through the Bible, has the epistles. Okay, we went through the Quran, has the Hadith and the Sunnah. Okay, now we're going to start over. When we go to the Torah, now we have the what? The Masoretic text, which is when you change the color or the connotation of the words because you're adding vowels. And when the vowels get taken out the text, the words change and the meanings change. But when you add vowels, and the reason why they added vowels, because they didn't want people to properly pronounce the words, because they believed that if you call on the Creator by the right tones, He will respond. If I call you Michael Sarnetta, you're not going to turn around. You're not going to respond to my call. So they believed everybody didn't have the right to call on their Creator's names or the words that they gave us for empowerment. So they added vowels to it. Nikudiyim is what they would call it. Okay, they added vowels in the Torah. Now, what we'll see is this. When we go to the Bible, they gave us Shakespearean. Understand that most people could barely understand English the right way. I'm not talking about the English we speaking now. Right. It's still broken bread. They're going to put it in Shakespearean so only a small group of people could really understand it. Now, hold on. Now we're going to go to the Quran. And when we go to the Quran...
Polite. I didn't want to interrupt him because, you know, sounds about right, but... Oh, God. What can I say to that, bro? Come on, son. The word that stood out right in in that sermon, I'll call it, was perception. It's a very important, not just word, but thing.
Why is the world silent about Iran? Explained by an Iranian. And this isn't just going to explain Iran, it's going to explain Hamas, Maduro, everything about the last few years in the most complete way that you have ever heard it. To do that, we're going to need a diagram. This is a standard issue oppressed-oppressor hierarchy. The oppressors are the socialist dictators, the...
Shopify changed my life.
Yeah, I break the Islamization of the West. I break it up in 4 phases.
Okay.
4 phases. Phase 1, open borders and immigration.
Let's just get this out of the way. I am biracial. I'm half Irish, half Lord of the Rings. I got my 23andMe back on an ancient scroll. And that's why I look like a prince was rude to a witch. I told Glinda she looked tired, and now she's like, bam, you look like Tobey Maguire in Monsters, Inc. Pretty good. We're teeny tiny guys. We'll wake you up. We're kind of like peacocks. If you see more than one of us in the same day, you're like, what is going on? I wonder if they knew it.
Shout out to, damn, where's this man's name? Talk a Native. That's the TikTok.
I want you, I need you, oh God.
Don't scroll.
Okay.
I know what I look like.
Yeah.
Don't be so quick to judge a book by its cover.
All right.
Give
Sorry.
me a chance.
All right.
I am a 36-year-old white man who lives in the middle of the woods in deep red Kentucky.
That's what I was going to say.
And regardless of your skin color, where you come from, who you love, your religious beliefs, your sexual identity, I will fight for your right to exist. Period. Last year I traveled to Europe, and it was my first time out of the United States. And I went to Poland, to the Auschwitz and Birkenau concentration camps. And it was one of the heaviest and darkest and honestly most confusing experiences of my whole life. I could commit such heinous atrocities. With me here, because nature teaches us a lot of important things in this context. A baby fawn deer, left alone, unattended, is an easy target for a coyote, especially a pack of coyotes. But do you know what a mother deer does if its baby is approached by a coyote? It fucking stomps it. It protects it with its life. It is basic instinct to fight back and to lay down your life and protect those who need protecting.
Who will buy things if AI...
BY is real. I want y'all to listen to what this sports commentator had to say during the college football national championship game.
Bro.
Start the second half. And in Miami, their first opportunity to try to come away with points. They miss it. What is it with goalposts all of a sudden? It's like a magnet for the football in the games we do. We're number 2 judges, one by each team.
Bro. This video is
If a
trash.
thermonuclear missile landed on us right now in Midtown Manhattan, what would happen?
A 1 megaton thermonuclear bomb hits with such a force. First, it's a blinding light. It's 180 million degrees worth of light. It's a pulse. Everything within miles is in a line of sight is set on fire. So you have 1 mile radius of fire. That's 19 football fields of fire. Think about how long that is. Imagine everything in the line of sight catching on fire. So you immediately have this mega fire. And people...
Guys, it's been so much happening. I had to write that shit down. Listen, okay. I told y'all yesterday that Iran was being petty because they couldn't take the L, so they decided to close shut down the port of Hormuz, tomato, who gives a damn, American 5. And 20% of the world's oil comes from there. Only 5% comes to the U.S. But they would be hurting China's business, not ours, because we have enough oil to sustain us. We don't need your little funky ass oil. So Trump, Donald Junquavius Trump, to be exact, our president and leader, he said, why the hell you think I changed that name to Gulf of America? Just in case somebody want to try some fly shit like this. Drill, baby, drill. I got you. And he also said to the oil companies and refineries, he said, I got my eye on you. Don't you dare raise gas 1 cent for the American people, because we have enough oil to sustain us. So don't you pull no scam ass move saying that because they shutting down the strait that you got to raise gas prices, because that's definitely not what's going on. I couldn't ask for a better leader. I got the tea on why Trump left the G7 meeting early, y'all. Okay, come to find out, he was at the G7 meeting with, Canada, France, Germany, Japan, all them. And somebody whispered in his ear and told him that Iran had threatened to put boots on the ground in the USA with sleeper cells and hurt the American citizens. And he said, hey, put a thumbtack in this little stupid shit y'all talking about. I'll be back, but I got to do something to protect my people and let Iran know that I ain't nothing to be fucked with, kind of like the Wu-Tang Clan. So that's what he did, and he went on and ordered those strikes. And
what's your plan when men stop doing the dirty and dangerous jobs that keep society running?
These are long videos, and I don't know, I don't want to interrupt the video. So yeah.
Can you give me an example of which jobs you're referring to?
Logging, plumbing, crab fishing, oil rig. When men stop doing the dangerous jobs, when men stop getting married, when men stop having kids, what's your plan?
I'm not worried about that.
Of course you're not.
No. I don't have a plan, Pearl, for a situation in which men no longer do those jobs.
The very microphone you're using was built by men. The building was built by men. And there's no gratitude or appreciation. You just tell them they're not doing enough. Future is not going to be great for feminists. You guys are going to get the equality that you're asking for. Men are not going to protect women in the streets. Men are going to stop signing up for the infrastructure jobs. The birth rate's going to keep falling, and the future is going to be bleak. What's your plan when men stop?
By like even a couple $100.
Why does everything
GG Pearl
to the ground at exactly the same rates? Well, that actually is a clue that there's something much more interesting about gravity than just a force between things.
No.
It took the...
But the Democrats, the liberals, they'll live right in the crime. And then they'll open a coffee shop and buy the building and evict everybody in the building and gentrify the area. And, what's over there? Oh, well, it's better than fucking shooting me dead. They lasted almost 9 minutes. Do they have a nose ring? Yeah, when they have those, it starts going off or whatever. This is racist. We need to leave. These people are having too much fun. Yeah, they're gonna go home and watch.
I'd be okay with late-term abortion if you could know that the baby was gonna be trans in the womb. Just at the last minute, the doctor's like, this baby's gonna cause you a lot of problems. I'm like, oh my God, is it Down syndrome? Is it autism? I'm like, pretty close. I'm afraid to tell you this, Mr. Bankus, but...
33. 3. All die.
Then moving inside, you've got a bit more symbolism here. Clearly 3 6s all around this fruit.
Foxes, classic. Numerology, Fox, 6, 6, 6.
Here we have some strongbow people. Whenever you see the bow there, that's a reference to Saturn. The ring around Saturn. Strongbow. It's not just robbing sons, it's robbing daughters as well. Robbing them of their health, loaded with chemicals, real fruit.
I'm just here with my mate Kimmy. Hey Kimmy. Just gonna show you how intelligent a border collie is. So, Kimmy, can you, right? See those sheep out there? There's 370 odd sheep out there, right? what I want you to do, if you can get them out of there and bring them to this field to me, that'd be great. Can you do that? Come on then, go do it. Come on, bring them up.
Bring all them sheep back. Look at this dog. That's cool, man. There you go, scaring them. Scare them all together. That's a sheepdog, boy. I believe he said it was a collie, right? That dog went and got the sheep. He's got him running from the other side.
I'm not saying anything to this dog. This dog is just doing what she needs to do. It's quite amazing, really, isn't it? Walk on, Kimmy.
I've never seen that, so that might be your first time seeing a sheep get herded.
These dickheads are going to run down there now. That's right, if I ask Kimmy, she'll get ahead of them. Kimmy, do us a favour, get in front of them. Yeah, come this side, Kimmy.
Did you see her just there?
Come this side, Kimmy.
It's cool.
These are the top 3